Hey guys, 17th July 2023, just leaving Dibuk Hospital just off Fitness Street. Yeah, been coming to hospital every day pretty much since I had an abscess removed, no training, and yeah, just taking antibiotics and going to hospital every day just to get a wound checked, cleaned, all that kind of stuff. Noticed something on my lat and it felt like a mosquito bite, and then I had a very funny suspicion that might have been staph. And then I went into the pharmacy on Monday. I thought I got onto it as fast as possible. Went into the pharmacy on Monday to get antibiotics for it. I don't like taking antibiotics unless I really have to, and I actually don't like taking any like painkillers, anything like that, unless I really have to. So I started taking antibiotics on Monday, and then it didn't go down. It just got bigger, and then Tuesday it got bigger, harder, more painful, and then tried to squeeze, it couldn't, and then Wednesday woke up, I was in excruciating pain. It was not twice the size, maybe 1.5 times the size it was the day before, and then yeah, just very painful. And then I realized, all right, I need to go to hospital because the antibiotics are not working. So I came straight to Dibuk Hospital, and then they pretty much said, yes, it's an abscess. We can't confirm whether it's a staph infection or not because the antibiotics that I was taking for staph wasn't effective. They said it just could be an infected hair follicle. That may not be staph. So they said, yeah, definitely an abscess, but we're not sure what the cause of it is unless we get the sample taken off to the laboratory and get tested and whatnot. Anyway, so they had to do some localized surgery, like just to make an incision, cut it out, that kind of stuff. And they cut this really big hole, and I won't go into the detail, but it's crazy how we went from Sunday to Wednesday, how big it was, and just what they pulled out of it is intense. I've never had anything like this before, ever. Like, been training out here in Thailand for 8 years, since 2015, Bangkok, all over the country. Been on Fitness Street now, this year training 4 months, last year training 6 months. Never had this before, so it's just a new adventure for me. An adventure that I'd rather not have, but nevertheless, this is the reality of the situation. So I'm kind of just making the videos like an update, I guess, something for myself to look back on. But anyway, so no training, had to come every day, get the wound checked, and it's so big and so deep, it looks like a bullet hole. So I kind of joke about it being sort of like, it looks like a bullet hole, because it's just such a perfectly round thing, and it's so deep. I don't know how deep it is, but it looks really deep. Yeah, and that's pretty much it. So I've been keeping all my paperwork here, so I'll make a claim for travel insurance. The cost is adding up. Yeah, so I have travel insurance, thankfully. I'll link up the travel insurance provider I'm currently using for this trip here at Fitness Street. So yeah, but the thing is with travel insurance, you've got to keep all your paperwork to make a claim. So I just keep all of my itemized statements and things like that, all my FPOS receipts, and then I'll just scan all that and give it to the provider whenever. Yeah, that's pretty much my update. But yeah, look forward to getting back into training. It's been a little bit tough mentally because I've gone from training like 8 sessions a week to doing basically 6 trips to hospital instead. So I'm not going to the gym, I'm going to hospital instead. But anyway, so yeah, it's kind of my update, and I'll leave Fitness Street on the 31st of July 2023. It's going to be the end of my trip. I'm not sure when I'm going to come back. If you guys are new to the series, it's the first video I've jumped on. Not a good first impression, I guess, but there's plenty of videos in the playlist that you can go and have a look at and see what the training is like on Fitness Street. Yeah, anyway, I'm usually quite good with my, like, I shower after every jiu-jitsu class. Like I check my skin every day just to make sure there's nothing crazy going on. And I did notice that like abscess thing forming very quickly because I check my skin every day and it didn't feel right. And it's just crazy, as I said before, like how Sunday I noticed it. It's like a little tiny bite, like it looked like a bite basically. And then Monday got bigger, Tuesday got bigger, Wednesday bigger, more painful, like a giant marble, huge. Well, not huge, but it just grew very quickly. yeah, so I thought I was on top of all that sort of stuff. It's kind of annoying, but anyway. All right, guys, I'll see you in the next one.